there is some type of reasoning, but
it's your energy. It's
just
your
like
face.
they're not
There's
you.
so many variables.
They're not you, and they're doing. They feel that they could do something better than you, and why is it you, not them?
Yeah.
Weird things like that. I'm better than that person. Why does he get this?
Why does he get this?
Yeah.
I went through that. It's crazy because I went through, you go through phases.
Yeah.
I went through a cover-up phase of calling myself a creative genius. And I did it out of insecurity, right? But most importantly, I blame Howard Stern. Because Howard Stern, he's hilarious. But he was like, in an interview, he talked about why he named himself King of All Media. And he's like, yeah, nobody else was going to call me King of All Media. So I called myself King of All Media. And it stuck. I was like, branding. Cool. Got it, Howard. Right? And then I started doing it in the agency world. And, there's a lot of egos in the agency world, especially when it comes to, I'm a unique one in there because I don't come off assembly line, AKA college, So where all these guys maybe went to Pasadena Art Center or Long Beach, these like acclaimed creative schools, I was just the Kinko's guy, right? But that was my special sauce, is I didn't learn on the assembly line like the rest of them, right? I learned whatever. And so, but I started being like, yeah, I'm a creative genius. I changed my desktop name to creative genius and whatever. And I found that there was two groups of people. There was the ones that were like, I'm a genius too, let's hang out. Right? And we found it funny because like it's kind of like not really true, and then they just found it funny. And then there was the ones that got offended that I would call myself a genius, and which was great because that allowed me. And I learned that became like a filtering tool for me. I would say I'm a genius, and then people either would like me or would hate me. So if you were secure enough not to be bothered by somebody saying I'm a genius, right? And you were like, oh, hilarious, prove it or show me or whatever, then we were cool. But if you were like, how dare you call yourself a genius? Like, then I was like, oh, these guys are kind of like insecure, or they get offended real fast or whatever. And I was able to filter all that. Going back, would I do that again? Yes, because it was a good time. It was fun. But do I recommend people doing it? Probably not, because I did create a lot of like tension for myself. But I was able to filter a lot of people, and if you really know your honest intentions, then it doesn't hurt at the end. But me calling myself a genius caused a big riff. But to this day, if you come to my office, people will be like, oh, that's Arash, she's a creative genius. They'll say that. But they don't mean it. They're just on the inside joke with me. And then because we're cool, always follow by saying self-proclaimed creative genius, right? I give the power back, and I make myself look like an idiot. But it's all for the fun,
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Killing it,